Hi, it's Ileana, and today I am going to talk about the large true pink Lemurian seed crystal that is from Bahia, Brazil, which is an authentic Lemurian pink laser crystal. This is something that I was talking about in one of my Galactic soul reading sessions. I saw this crystal in a vision for a person that is going to be going on a vision quest. And this type of a crystal, wow, it is literally 7 inches long. This is a true crystal scepter or a wand. A pure Lemurian seed crystal. And you can tell because it has the bits of soft pink, like clear pink with white mixed in. So this is a true pink Lemurian seed crystal. And it has pink bits wrapping all around it with the white sections. It's very soft. Now that's exactly what I saw for the client. Straight from my vision. I did a little research on this, and I love pure pink Lemurian seed crystals. And what I saw for the client is that this would help them to find any imbalances and blockages in their body. Wherever they point this type of a crystal seed wand, the pure pink Lemurian, the pale pink. It's a pale pink with a bit of white. Whenever they point it at the body, from the head all the way down to the toes, this type of a wand will find all the imbalances and clear the blockages. And if you move this type of a wand clockwise, it'll lift the energies, the blockages and the imbalances. It'll lift that out of the body and move it. This kind of a wand, rare. And it is more expensive. It is authentic. That's why this is so large, because this type of wand is not easy to find. It is one of a kind. Sometimes you can find stuff like this, and you can see a little video of it. And it has little striations on the sides. It's a true Lemurian because it amplifies psychic ability, and it does quite a bit of healing. And you can see how big that is. It's beautiful. And it reflects a very interesting color frequency, and it has reflections. That's a true pink Lemurian. That's the kind of wand you want to be looking for if you're doing healing. And I'm going to show all the pictures of it. This seller has done a wonderful job with these kinds of clear pictures. This is what you want to see when somebody's selling crystals, a clear picture and a clear description of what the item is that you'll be receiving. And many sellers on Etsy do great work at actually showing you a video of the crystals, plus holding them in their hands and taking photos. So you can really see the quality of this true, authentic pink Lemurian seed crystal. This is one of the bigger ones, and it has these points on the top. It has 2 points. It's very important. The point should be at the top of the crystal, smooth and sharp like this. There should be a point, and there is on this one. So that's beautiful, beautiful Lemurian pink crystal wand. And there's a difference. There's other pink Lemurians which will look different, and I'll show you the difference. of between the pure pink Lemurian seed crystal and the pink tangerine Lemurian crystal. So this one is the pure pink with some of those white delineations, and you can see the shimmer, and you can kind of see through it a little bit. That's the true pink ones, the seed crystal. And again, locality is Bahia, Brazil. Very important. The best type come from Bahia, Brazil, the purer ones. And so now I'm going to go into the pink Lemurian quartz crystal Scarlet Temple Lemurian. This is the tangerine ones, and some of them are even more deeper pink, like deeper pink tone. That is, and you can see why the price range is different for these guys, because this is a pink Lemurian, yes, but it's a tangerine Lemurian. This one is, it has more of that even tone to it. You can't really see through it too much. This is a deeper pink. It's not as light. It is not so much see-through. So there's a difference. These ones are slightly different. And I'm going to show you guys. They're usually smaller as well. I'm going to show you these crystals as well. So these are the tangerines. They're also from, this is from Minas Gerais, Brazil. The Bahia ones, Bahia, Brazil, those were the Lemurian seed crystals. Like you get these wands or scepters. These ones are much smaller. These are maybe, if you're lucky, 4 inches. The other one was almost 8 inch, the scepter one, the wand scepter. So that's the difference when you're looking for true pink Lemurian seed crystals. You want a large wand because the energy will point like a laser in your body, in your soul, and cleanse out any imbalances or blockages. It'll literally cleanse that out like the laser that it is. These ones are good too, but the purity of the color really does matter. All pink Lemurians are good, but the clear pink, the soft pink, light pink, the white, those are the true Lemurian seed crystals, the wands. And what I was describing to the client has to be exactly like what I showed the first one to be, to do that clearing, to do that deep clearing healing work with the body. It is so important to know what you're working with in terms of crystals, because there's many different types of crystals. These are the more rare Lemurians. There's many others, many other Lemurian crystals, and they come from Brazil because there's specific places in Brazil where they're mined. And you have to know what you're looking for to find them. This is a really beautiful natural citrine skull. It's called a genuine golden orange citrine. So it's a golden healer skull. This is rare. And the more pure it is, the color of the citrine is amazing. Citrine can be very fragile. If you get a citrine skull, or if you get a citrine sphere, the larger it is, you have to be very careful. If you're moving around quite a bit, it's best to leave it at home. Or if you're moving, wrap it up in its own bubble wrap and don't put it on top of anything or in boxes. You have to move it separately because citrine can shatter easily. Citrine is gorgeous, but it shatters easily in spheres. especially. So you have to be very careful with citrine, how you handle it. Sometimes it can break easily. This is a gorgeous golden healer, and this helps to heal the body. It helps with meditation. It helps with astral travel. It helps to connect with the universe. And certain types of golden healer skulls and crystals could be more expensive. This is AA grade genuine golden orange citrine. It's a natural citrine that this was carved from. And I'm going to show you a video of it so you can see. It has the rainbows in it. It has gorgeous rainbows. See how it sparkles? Those are the rainbows. That's the facets you want to have in citrine, in a golden healer. This is one of the best citrines I've ever seen for crystal skulls. The best. And I love the carving and the teardrop detail. Some crystal skulls look very weird, but this looks so beautiful. The shape, the carving, the texture, the smoothness. Again, those rainbows you can see in the citrine. One of the best I've ever seen. That's why I'm showing you these examples of this golden healer. And I was just writing an article about golden healers, these types of crystals and skulls, and this is what I found to show as an example. It's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen, and the frequency and the energy I feel from it is amazing. And it's AA grade, and again, I'm not looking at the price tag. I know, yes, the price tag is huge, and it's a rare find, but I'm not looking at the price tag. I'm looking at the frequency of the crystal that I'm reading. Even by the picture, I can read its frequency. This is gorgeous. Again, the elongated teardrop, the way the features are carved on this particular crystal skull. Wow. It's one of the best carvings I've seen. Like one of the best. And I'm very discerning about crystal skulls. Very discerning how crystal skulls are carved. I have only 2 crystal skulls because I'm very specific about the features. I have a obsidian crystal skull, and I have another one that's very blue. It has to be a certain frequency in carving for me, for me to connect with crystal skulls. It has to be a very rare frequency of how it was carved, the material it was carved from, which type of crystal. Crystal skulls, I'm very picky. I'm picky about all my crystals, but in particular the crystal skulls. So I only have 2. A medium-sized one and a smaller-sized one. But I was really, throughout doing my research on golden healers, this is the only one I resonated with, because for my book, I had to find an example that had a high vibration, a high resonance. When you're looking for crystals and working with crystals, you want a high vibrational field in the crystalline essence of the crystal. That way it's going to be a unique healing opportunity to heal with. The energy frequency itself, what you feel from it, it should be high vibrational. So when you go to look for crystals, even from the beach, there's so many different crystals at the beach, at the lakes. You want to hold it in your hand to feel the frequency of it. If you're at a crystal store, metaphysical shop, if you are going out to Arkansas, and if you're going to be mining for crystals, because in Arkansas you can mine, Sedona, Arizona, Arkansas, you can mine for crystals. If you're going to Brazil, you definitely want to find the best minds, get the best guides to tell you what to look for. If you're going out on your own or with a group, go out with the experts, because they'll know where all the best crystals are to mine. And you can find such treasures coming out from the earth, such beautiful treasures. And feel the frequency of the crystal, the vibration, the resonance, how you're interacting with it, the connection you have from it. And I've gotten many crystals on Etsy. I found reputable Etsy sellers. And I've bought crystals before on eBay. But I've stepped away from eBay for the most part, because there's a lot of stuff coming out from China. And I look at where the delivery's from, and I'm kind of like, I want more local buyers and sellers from the United States, Canada. Canada has some beautiful jasper crystals. Wow. Jasper skulls are very beautiful. We have a lot of beautiful, beautiful jasper here in Canada. We also have a lot of jade. Jade is we have many, many jade crystals here in Canada as well. So I found some beautiful jade pieces, jaspers, not in crystal skulls, but other types of pieces in crystalline matrices that I've enjoyed from the jade. So I've bought a lot of crystals from Etsy, and I always look at the reviews, what the buyers have said about what they've received. And I'll show you an example of this. This is what one of the reviewers said who bought this particular pure Lemurian seed crystal. They said they gave 5 stars, and look at that picture, look at those striations. She took a picture that is very clear, where you can see the triangles and you can see the ridges. This is a memory crystal. This is an Akashic Records crystal. You can see here the reflections, and you can see a few of the triangles. And the striations, this is an Akashic Records crystal. So it's more than just a healer crystal. It helps to connect to past lives and past life memories, because it holds Akashic records. So she took this picture beautifully. It reflects the true nature of the crystal, and the points, the 2 little points here, that triangle is what you want to have at the top. This is a true record keeper, and it has a scepter point. It's long, it's luscious, it is reflective. This is a pure pink Lemurian at its best. This is a record keeper. This one is a record keeper. Record keepers are rare. It's a healer and a record keeper, Akashic Records, scepter, wand. And she said the pink Lemurian, so the pink Lemurian seed is beyond beautiful. I feel in love with it when I first saw it. So she says she felt in love with it. It has such peaceful and loving energy when I held it. So she actually held it in her hands and she felt the energy. So she was able to describe this energy. And that's perfect when the reviewer tells you what it felt like for them to connect with the crystal. She obviously felt the energy and connected. My overthinking came to a sweet stop and allowed me to be in the present moment, even while meditating after a long day. Thank you, Iris, for assisting me with this purchase. Truly an honor to be the guardian of this beauty. Great customer service, nicely wrapped, and fast shipping. The gift was beyond sweet. Thank you so much. Sending love and light from my heart to yours. To receive that kind of a testimonial from a buyer, amazing. This is the kind of reviews you want to see in crystal shops, in Etsy shops online. And I'm showing you guys this is an example because this is what you want to know. How did it feel like holding the crystal in her hands? That there was good wrapping on the crystal, so it was safe and secure. Fast shipping. Good description of exactly what the buyer had in a great experience. This is what you want to look for. And how many of those reviews are on someone's crystal shop? That is important. I always look at the reviews. And I always look at the picture descriptions of what the buyer posts. There should be some descriptors like this. This is a great review. One of the best examples I've seen. So I wanted to share that because this picture, this image, wow, when I saw it, it spoke to me. The vibration. It's beyond 1,000 words how amazing this particular scepter wand is. Just by the picture itself, I could feel the frequency. And I wanted to show that what this picture is, and I've actually saved the pictures of these beautiful crystals, this in particular, because it really is a great way to learn also about the different shapes of the crystals, the colors, the frequencies, and what they do as healers and record keepers, especially the Lemurians and the golden healers. These are some of the best examples I've ever seen of very rare finds in beautiful healer crystals and record keepers and Akashic Records crystals with those points, the triangular points. Very important in the ridges. And the clarity of the pink color. So good. Thank you so much and namaste.